All right, we're back at the Keco booth with Mr. Hudson Tansey, the Dent gent himself. So Hudson called me like 2 weeks ago and he's like, hey man, I'm working on a new tab design. I want to show it to you. You got to tell me what you think. And I saw it and I was like, that's pretty freaking smart. Fast forward, we're at MTE 2024.
Yep.
In Keco's booth.
Yep.
Hudson, what's this tab?
All right, so we have a lot of people complaining all the time, dead centers. They do great work. But you know, sometimes the life expectancy of them can be a little bit premature.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing it, if you're pulling it in proper ways. A lot of, if you do a 45-degree pull, you can, it's a finishing tab, not a starting tab.
Exactly.
And a lot of people like to use these dead centers as an everything tab.
Sure.
So like, you know what, let me see if I can figure something out here. So what we did is we did a tornado tab. So what we have, see if we can get it on that. It gives that slight taper. So at the glue, where you put the glue, we have a dead center diameter and it tapers out to a regular size tab diameter. So where you're getting stronger pulls and still precise dead center pulls,
right,
with a longer life expectancy on these tabs
over the standard dead center. Okay.
So we're hoping this is kind of be the bridge, the gap bridge. What's help me out
bridge? Here. It'll bridge the gap.
It'll bridge the gap. That's the words. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah. So when you bridge the gap between a finishing tab and a starting tab, this can hopefully kind of be a little bit of both.
Right.
So that's the goal here. This is the pilot production, just doing 10 millimeters. The goal is eventually to have 5 different sizes, F1 through F5.
Let's see the tornado thing.
The tornado thing,
see what you
right?
did there.
With different colors for every single size. That is the goal. We're not in production yet, but that is the intended result, is what we're desiring, is that.
Right. So my question or my concern when I saw that design was, part of what makes dead center so good is that flex, right? It pulls to the dead center of the tab. So my question for you, and I asked you this already yesterday, was what are you seeing pull-wise with this design? Is it better than, equal to, greater than the dead center effect? How's that working?
I can only speak to my personal experience.
Yeah, of course.
And everyone else has kind of agreed with me on this. And what that is what we're seeing is almost an equal or almost tighter pull.
Like a sharper pull.
A sharper pull, almost like it's like if you overpull, you're almost pinching that metal. It's such a sharp pull.
Right.
And that's what I've been doing. And whenever I did, to test this, I think I told you this, Gene.
You did, right.
To test this, what I did is I went in and I get a climate-controlled room with collision-grade glue, a 3-pound slide hammer on a 10-millimeter tab on an aluminum hood. And I didn't do it in the middle of the hood. I did it in the tightest spot of the hood.
Right.
There's no give. And I just ripped and ripped and ripped and ripped and ripped, and we had no breakage.
That's
but
awesome.
We were getting just the freaking tightest pulls. So we're still getting dead center results with regular tab strength and endurance.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's super cool. I just got my hands on these yesterday. I can't wait to go and give them a try.
Yeah.
Hudson, thanks for putting some thought power into repairs, into glue pull, and maybe changing it up a little bit. So I can't wait to see how it works.
I think where we are in our industry is we're at a point in our industry where there's been so much innovation. Where we're at now is we're just minutely changing small details to make us just that more precise and exact and I guess efficient with our movements and our tools. Yeah. So that's where this is a simple change. It's not mind-blowing.
No.
But it's a simple change that can give us drastic results.
Exactly.
So
I love it.
Thanks,
and KecoTabs.com to pick those up?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Good deal. Thanks, Hudson.